Hello, everybody. This is Toni Turner, and welcome to the market now as of Friday, December 6th at about 1 p.m. Eastern. Well, U.S. stocks are advancing strongly so far today on a strong jobs report and upbeat comments from President Donald Trump on trade talks with China. The Labor Department reported that domestic job growth increased by the most in 10 months in November, and the report indicates the economy remains on a moderate expansion path. I always like the word expansion, so that's positive. And let's go on to look at three charts that can give us some insight into the week to come. First of all, as we always do, we're going to look at our daily chart of the S&P 500 SPDR, symbol SPY. As you all know, this is the exchange-traded fund that closely follows our S&P 500 index. Now today when I captured this chart, the SPY was trading at $315.15 or about $31.51 on the S&P 500 itself. Now it touched a new all-time closing high last week on November 27th at $315.48, so we're very close to that all-time high again right now. Now last week, after making that high, and of course this Monday, the big red candle, it did a dumpster dive here, took that dive down to about support at 307, which you see here, that price support at about 307. Then it rallied, and again today we're back near that all-time closing high at $315.15 at the moment. Now, next week is going to be a busy one with the FOMC announcing any interest rate changes on Wednesday, although we don't really expect any. And next week we will see if the SPY can break above this current all-time high and move into blue sky territory, or if it needs to take a rest. Now, if we look down here at the 14-day RSI, we see that last week it did rise over this horizontal line. This is the 70 line, and whenever an asset, the RSI of an asset rises over 70, that is an overbought signal, a short-term overbought signal, but one nonetheless. And many, many times that will indicate that some profit taking will probably come in. That did happen, and now the RSI has moved back up, currently at 65 and change. Certainly not over 70, which is actually a good thing. So we will see exactly what happens with the RSI. If it pops again over the 70 line, I'll become cautious again. Now, we are going to see again if the SPY can move up over the 316, call it, resistance line. And if it breaks lower, we've got lots of support coming in here. We've got the 20-day moving average coming in at about 311.50. More price support here, as I said, at about 307. We have the 50-day moving average coming in right now at $303.83. So lots of price support all the way down should we need to retest some of this support in the coming week. We will see. Either way, I'm going to firm up my stops here. This has been a great Xander rally, but I intend to keep my profits safe going into the new year. Our next chart today we're going to look at is the Invesco QQQ. As you all know, the QQQ represents the NASDAQ 100, very important index in the market, as the components include the large cap tech stocks. We're talking Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Intel, Facebook, all of those big guys. And when I captured this chart today, the QQQ was trading at $204.87. Now, it also touched a new all-time closing high on November 27th at $206.04. Again, it is now trading at $204.87, trying to close in on that all-time high, but not quite there. From that all-time high, it fell to a low of about 199 this past Tuesday. Now, this long lower shadow that you see here is actually from what we call a bad tick. It was just a kind of a real flash thing and didn't really I'm going to say it doesn't really matter, as the lows on this Tuesday were right around 199. So we'll disregard this long lower shadow then. Since then, however, anyway, the QQQ has rebounded, rallied, and again now trading at $204.87. Now, like the SPY, we will see in the coming week, in this case, if the big momentum stocks that lead the QQQ can continue this rally, can they take it up to move up over this 206, or do these stocks, some of them, need to take a rest? Now on the QQQ, again, we have price support coming in here at 200, 201. We have more price support coming in at the 50-day moving average, now coming in at $196.72. More price support down here at 195, 196. So lots of support should the QQQ need it. Again, I'm going to firm up my stops just to be on the safe side. But fingers crossed, maybe this sweet Santa rally continues. We will see. Our final chart for the day is a daily chart of the Spider S&P Energy ETF, the XLE. Now, the XLE includes companies, stocks from crude oil and natural gas. They provide drilling and other energy-related services. Leaders in this sector include ExxonMobil, Chevron, Schlumberger, and ConocoPhillips. Now, you may know that energy has been the worst performing sector this year. It made lows, you can't see on this chart, in December of 2018, about a year ago, at $53. It rallied from there and worked its way up to a high of about $68 in April. Then it traded lower, and it's been trading beneath its 200-day moving average ever since, except for a brief move up in September. Moved up to 64 at that time, but then fell really hard again and came down to, it had August lows here at about 55, came down to retest those lows at 55. Since then, it's rallied a bit and then fell. Now, please know, of course, and you probably do, that oil is the most highly traded commodity in the world. We have, one of the reasons it's been falling is because we have so much of it. We have a lot of supply of oil. And but recently, actually today, OPEC came in its meeting and said that they were going to cut production. And I believe it's somewhere around 2 million barrels a day. Production. So that's why today the XLE rallied up and off its 50-day moving average. 50 days coming in here at $58.81, and currently the XLE is trading at $59.80. This is actually a really nice setup, but we want to keep a lot of factors in mind. We do see a triangle that was being shaped here. The XLE has not broken out of that triangle yet. So what I'm going to do, again, the XLE is trading right now at $59.80. If the XLE can continue higher to rise a little bit and look positive in the coming week, and if the market remains relatively positive, I may add a small position of the XLE to my trading portfolio. It's going to be a small position because there's a lot going on here. We have this channel line coming down at about $60.50, which could provide a little resistance. We certainly have the 200-day moving average coming in at $61.86. This is a tough old bird to get over sometimes, this 200-day moving average. So just small share size here. Certainly my strategy to see if the XLE can continue moving higher. If and when the XLE moves above the 200-day moving average and closes above it, I may add more shares to my position. I'm going to place, again, if I buy it, my initial stop at $57.50. And then if and when the XLE continues to climb, I will turn that into a trailing stop. So if the market continues to be strong in the coming week, you may want to keep an eye on the XLE. And now on to the upcoming economic reports, but first, please join us this coming Monday for our next session of Toni's Market Club. During our session, you will get a mini trading lesson, plus I will give you 6 stocks and exchange-traded funds to trade along with their entries, protective stops, and profit targets. Remember, when you join Toni's Market Club, you will discover how to trade more successfully and how to make more money. So please join us. If you can't attend the live session, there's no problem. The recording is available to all of our members just a few minutes after the session ends. For more information, go to the link on this screen or simply click on the button below. And now for the upcoming week's economic reports. Not much going on Monday and Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have the CPI, or Consumer Price Index, crude inventories, and the FOMC rate decision. That's important. Thursday, we have our usual jobless claims, the PPI, or Producer Price Index, and our usual natural gas inventories. And on Friday, we have retail sales. Again, join us for Toni's Market Club this coming Monday. Don't miss out on this terrific opportunity to raise your trading profits and your trading success. Until next week, keep green on your screen. I'm Toni Turner, and this is The Market Now.